Ho-Oh might just be the most slept on Pokemon in Regulation G. For starters, Ho-Oh's stats are actually quite amazing with an impressive total of 680. Let's start with Ho-Oh's highest stat in Special Defense, which has a base power of 154. If you pair that with an Assault Vest, you live Astro Barrages from Calyrex Shadow Rider, or even Choice Specs Electro Dress from Miraidon. Only if you Terrastalize though, but we'll get into that. Then we have Ho-Oh's impressive 130 attack stat, and its move pool is actually amazing. We have Stab Sacred Fire for Pokemon like Calyrex Ice Rider or Golden Go, Earthquake for Pokemon like Glamour or Chi-Yu, Grave Bird for those pesky Urshifus, and the cherry on top, we can Terra Fairy and catch these hard-hitting dragon types off guard. And if we Terra Fairy, we also live those Electro Drifts that we mentioned earlier pretty well. Now, unfortunately, the biggest con to Ho-Oh is its quad weakness to rock type moves. But other than that, what do you think? Is Ho-Oh a sleeper Pokemon in Regulation G? Here's gonna be the team that we use in today's video, and as always, there's gonna be a rental code at the end of the video, so stick around for that. Don't forget to leave a like on today's video. Let's see if we can get this video to 50 likes. Be sure to subscribe for more Pokemon content like this. Listen, man, we are on our way to 5,000 subscribers right now, and we would love to have you here, and I promise you won't regret it. And last but not least, let me know your guys' answers for the question of the day in the comments below, or a Pokemon you want to see us use. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video, and let's jump into these battles. Ooh, okay, so we're going up against the Miraidon team that looks absolutely insane. I'm a little terrified of the Miraidon slash the Iron Moth. Like, that combo is gonna go crazy. So to be honest here, the combo of Ho-Oh, because I got a feeling if they're gonna bring Pokemon, it's definitely gonna bring the Iron Moth, the Miraidon, and the, I want to say the Ceruledge. I would definitely want to say the Ceruledge. So I don't have a lot of good Pokemon to take on the Electro Drift. So let's lead off with Lando or Choice Scarfed. Let's go Ho-Oh in the back, and then in the back, I kind of like. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like Urshifu, and the reason why I like Urshifu is because if we can get the Miraidon out, we can kind of have like a sneaky play with Urshifu in the back. Again, there's not a lot of great matchups here, but the good thing is that they do go with like the, let's say the Glamora first. I think we have a good matchup. The only thing is, man, that Miraidon's gonna be a threat. Speaking of Miraidon, they're gonna lead with Miraidon. That's actually not bad for us. Now, we should outspeed. We are Scarfed. I will be thoroughly shocked if we don't outspeed. But the good thing is if they outspeed, we know that this thing is Scarfed. So, first play is they don't have anything that comes in and takes an Earthquake. Maybe Wu-Chen, maybe. But that'll at least be a good test for us to kind of test out the waters there. So, you know what? Let's go for the Earthquake on the off chance. They're going to withdraw. Do they go Wu-Chen? If they go Wu-Chen, absolutely perfect. Literally perfect. Okay, so they do have the Wu-Chen, so that's at least good to know. That's actually really good to know. So do they question mark? Oh my God, that literally didn't do anything. That literally did nothing. But the question is, are they going to go into... Or sorry, are they going to go for the Leech Seed? If they have the same strategy I have, they're going to have Leech Seed. So you know what? Let's go into Ho-Oh. But they probably could be Ruination as well. They could possibly be Ruination. I got a feeling that they're going to be Terra Water on this thing like mine. And if they're Terra Water, that's not going to be too great. That's not going to be too great, to be 100% honest with you, because Terra Water Wu-Chen is actually kind of a threat, like realistically speaking, and I have nothing to take that thing on. So they are going to withdraw. Did they predict me to make the play? If they made that prediction, that's going to be insane. Oh my gosh, they did. Okay. So here's kind of where I'm at, right? I'm going to Terra Fairy here, and then honestly, I'm just going to Terra Blast. And the reason why is, let's say they stay in and they go for the Electro Drift. Obviously, they could predict me to go into Lander, so they could go back into Wu-Chen. But the thing is, I could probably realistically get 2 Terra Blast off. So actually, this is probably the best play that we could make. Because now they don't want to take a Terra Blast. They don't want to send in Wu-Chen. If they do, we are going to get the Terrestrialization off, which means they didn't Terrestrialize themselves. So that means they stayed in. If they went for Draco instead of Electro Drift, because I have Landers in the back, wait a minute. We actually might have just made a play. We actually might just have made a play. Like, realistically. Parabolic Charge. Wow, that did a lot of damage, actually. Well, they are going to get the health back. But do they want to take this Terra Blast? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Okay, now they have weakness policy. They have weakness policy. Okay, well, I do think they're gonna go for the, parabolic charge here, just to get some health back. So I'm gonna go right into Landorus, and the reason why I like the Landorus play is just because we can outspeed the Landorus the next turn, right? And then on top of that, we also now know that they're not Scarf, so we should be able to outspeed here. So go for the electric type attack. I'm 100% cool with it. If you go for the Draco Meteor, insane. Ooh, they're gonna Terrastalize. That's actually kind of terrifying. Are they gonna go Terra Electric, do we think, though? If they went for Terra Blast, I will cry. If they went for Terra Blast, I will cry. I will absolutely cry. Parabolic Charge, there it is, baby. Okay, whoo, I was gonna say, that's gonna be insane if they did, but I'm gonna go for a big U-turn here, just because we should outspeed. There it is, Miraidon goes down. That was absolutely terrifying. That was terrifying. I am gonna keep it a whole $150 with you. That was actually insane. Now, actually, it's really good for us because now we can just straight up switch into Ho-Oh. We can actually just switch right back into Ho-Oh. And the best part about it is they can't Terrastalize with Wu-Chien anymore because they just Terrastalize into Terra's Ice. That was actually a very insane play. I don't know if that was like the move, but thankfully they did go for that Parabolic Charge. I'm not gonna lie, but they're gonna go into Sleepy, which is going to be the Ceruledge. Okay. This thing could be kind of an issue. It definitely could be kind of an issue because I don't want to give this thing the... I'm actually going to go right into Landorus. Actually, no, I'm actually going to go into Urshifu. I'm going to go into Urshifu. And the reason why Urshifu is just because if this thing goes for a Swords Dance, it's going to be perfectly fine. But the good thing is we can at least get the Surging Strikes off. Now, they probably could also go into Wu-Chien as well. Willow. Solid play. Solid play. Oh, that's a solid play. Okay. That was solid. However, I'm still going to stay in. I'm still going to stay in, and I'm honestly just going to go for the... I'm going to go for the Surging Strikes. We do get the Surging Strikes off. Now, we are going to give this thing a big boost, but I don't see this thing having too much to take us on. Because if I can put this thing... Actually, I could probably put this thing in 2 more ranges of it. Now, if they go for Swords Dance, that is going to be a little scary, but oh, Bulk Up, that's even better. That's even better. That is 100% even better because this thing does have weakness armor probably, but at least I think we're defensive enough to take anything this thing wants to go for. So I am going to put it in Surging Strikes range, I think, hopefully. They could possibly as well switch out. Yeah, they're going to withdraw. I figured that was going to happen. Okay. Well, the good thing is we have quad effective U-turns. Now, it may not do a lot, but the good thing is we can at least go into the... we could actually go into Ho-Oh, technically. Technically, we could go into Ho-Oh. And if we go into Ho-Oh, we get Brave Bird instead of Sacred Fire. So that actually could be beneficial for us. Or, nah, Terra Blast wouldn't work. Terra Blast isn't going to be a great play. You know what? Perfectly fine with me. I say we just U-turn here, and then I'm gonna save Landorus. I'm surprised they actually switched out, to be honest, but let's go for that U-turn here. I don't see them having a lot to win with, to be honest, but look at that. That U-turn's gonna do a good amount of damage, which means a healthy Landorus should be able to take that thing on. So let's go right into the Assault Vested Ho-Oh, and then obviously from here, I think I just Brave Bird, to be honest. I Brave Bird all day. Them Terra Icing really, really screwed them. It really did. Now, the question is, are they going to go for the sub here? Well, the good thing is they don't outspeed, which means they'll probably protect. But hopefully it puts them into range. Hopefully it can put them into range. But I'm going to Brave Bird here. Just because I don't want to give them any benefits of going into their Ceruledge. I don't want to give them any benefit of going into their Ceruledge. So I'm going to Brave Bird. They probably would protect here. I imagine they're going to protect. Yep, they're going to withdraw. Okay, that is perfectly fine with me because now I can just swap right out into Urshifu and just keep clicking U-turns, baby. I can just keep going back and forth between Urshifu and Landorus. So that is absolutely perfect. We're going to knock it out. Look at Ho-Oh doing the thing, brother. Doing the absolute thing. Oh my gosh. Them going for Parabolic Charge and then Terra right there was not the move, in my opinion. Now, if they would have went for Terra Blast, that would have been a completely different scenario. That would have been a completely different scenario. But we are going to get some good damage off on this thing. I am going to swap here and go right into Urshifu. Just because U-turns, yeah, battles canceled. They knew they lost, brother. I was about to U-turn, Sacred Fire, spam them to no end. But look at that, perfect 3-0 on it. You love to see it, baby. Ho-Oh goes crazy, but let's go ahead and jump into the next match. Ooh, this is a very interesting Terapagos team. I have not seen a lot like this yet. Is this going to be a trick? Wait, oh, it's mono normal. I just realized it's a mono normal Trick Room team. Well, here's the solid part. Is we have Pokemon that can deal with this, right? Ambipom could be kind of an issue, actually. But they do have Terapagos, Ambipom, Ditto, which is going to be scary. They do have the Chinchino, they have Porygon 2, and they have Ursaluna. Very scary team. Very, very, very scary team. Okay, so Fluttermane could actually be a good matchup here. Fluttermane could actually be a super nice matchup, especially being Specs. And I pretty much outspeed everything on their team. I do like Adesanya here as well. Adesanya, the Urshifu's not bad as well, especially with Rocky Helmet. Decisions. Okay, I'm going to lead off with Phoenix. I do like the Phoenix lead. I'm going to bring Adesanya the Urshifu, and then I'm going to bring Gucci Mane Specs. Because, actually, do I want to do that? Actually, you know what? Let's not. Let's actually bring Mackinac. And then let's bring Fluttermane as well. And the reason why I do like the Archaludon is because if I can switch into Ambipom or the Chinchino, if they possibly bring it, I could get those like double hit or whatever. I can basically get those multi-hit moves to boost body press and then hopefully do some damage from there. So I actually kind of like that. Now, leading Ho-Oh, I'm not super certain on because obviously they do. I do think that they're gonna bring the I do think they're going to bring Ursaluna, in my opinion, but they are going to get a download from Porygon 2. Perfectly fine with me. We're not pressed for it. I am going to go with the Sacred Fire, though. We should be able to outspeed. I just don't want them to burn. I don't want to burn the Ursaluna, but we get a lot of damage from that, and they are going to Trick Room. That's terrifying. That's terrifying because I'll be honest, Ursaluna's scary. Ursaluna's scary. But let's get a Sacred Fire off again. They are going to go for the Tri-Attack here. That shouldn't do too much to us. If they do get a Paralysis, that would be nice. But they don't get the Paralysis. Hey, honestly, I'm down for a Paralysis on a trick. I am 100% down for a Paralysis. I am 100% down for a Paralysis. Please give me the Paralysis. Please give me the Paralysis. If they go Ursaluna here, that's going to be scary. They do go for the Tri-Attack. Come on, give me a Paralysis. No, they didn't get anything, brother. We didn't get anything off of the moves that should be giving statuses out. Now, they are probably going to have the Facade. Facade could be a little scary, but they are going to go to the Great Friend, which is going to be the Ursaluna. Now, the good thing about the Ursaluna here is let me see how many turns of Trick Room there are, because Facade could be a little bit scary. There's 2 turns of Trick Room still. I am going to go for a Brave Bird here. And the reason why is I don't want to give this thing a burn first turn, but they are going to go for the Facade first turn. That's going to do a decent amount of damage, but it's going to be no cookie here. So we are going to get a Brave Bird off. That's going to leave us at 12 HP. And now they're going to get burnt. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to swap into Archaludon. Ooh, actually, hold on. Is there 1 turn of Trick Room here? Is there 1 turn? Okay, so there's 1 turn of Trick Room left. I know they're going to go for the Facade here, so I'm going to go right into Fluttermane. Right into Fluttermane, just because we can obviously not get hit by the Facade. Wait a minute, this might be just 10,000 IQ. It might be 10,000 IQ because they don't know I have Flutter in the back. If they go for Facade here, perfect. Yep, there it is, baby. And now, Trick Room's gone. We outspeed. That's all we had to do. That's all we had to do, brother. And guess what? All I have to do here is now just Moonblast. That's all I have to do. I just have to click Moony. Moony Blast. Ooh, I could Terra here. Do I Terra? Do I Terra? Yes. Yes, I do. And the best part about... Oh, wait. No, I shouldn't have Terra'd. I should not have Terra'd. What am I doing? I could... Oh, okay. So the reason why the Terra is bad is because I should have saved it for the Ho-Oh, because Ho-Oh could possibly get taken out from the power gem. That's my issue. And I don't also have anything to take on the... I don't have anything to take on the Ditto if they did bring it. Because Ditto is scary if they turn into this thing. But that means it also could just be Scarfed. So they're going to have to really pick their play. It's going to be the Terapagos. Okay, so that's actually not bad for us. That's actually really not bad for us. Because we have Body Press for the... we also have Body Press for what's it called? But they are going to Terrastalize here, so that's going to be at least decent for us. Now, if they start Calm Minding, that's not going to be great as well. But, again, we do have our Chaladon. Our Chaladon has pretty good special defense. And then on top of that, if we can just get hit by some moves, I think we could... maybe they have Earth Power. Maybe they do have Earth Power. But we're going to get a good Moonblast off. Does this thing have anything to take us out? Probably Terra Starstorm. That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Actually, does Ho allow speed? Because they're going to probably take us out here. Yep, that's going to take us out. My question is do I actually go into... Do I go our Chaladon? Something's telling me go our Chaladon. Because I could our Chaladon and straight up just body press. You know, I'm going to go our Chaladon and I'm going to body press. Now, is my Archaladon, I believe, max defense? It is max defense, which is at least good. Oh, actually, our Chaladon's defense is insane. Its special defense is what's booty. But I'm going to go for that body press here. Hopefully, we should be able to take it out. They are going to Terra Starstorm. We do resist it. I believe we resist it. It is normal, correct? If we don't, that's going to be insane. Okay, so we do live. That's absolutely perfect. And we get the stamina boost. So this body press should take it out. Should hypothetically take it out. Now, this game obviously wait. We do get the body press, right? Okay, cool. I was like, wait a minute, I'm scared. Okay, but we do get the body press off. So Ho-Oh didn't really necessarily do a lot this game except take out the Porygon. Well, yeah, I guess each member did something. So, you know what? Let's get one more game in. Because obviously we didn't show it off crazy, but the dynamic of this team is super nice. It's just usually like what the leads are. It's usually Ho-Oh and Landorus, and then you're either picking between Archaladon, Wuchien, Urshifu, or even Fluttermane. You know, so that's kind of like your last pick is what you determine. But obviously against a mono normal team, you have to go with the Pokemon that resist the normal, being the Steel type, the Ghost type, etc. But let's go ahead and jump into another game real quick. Ho ho ho! What do we have here? We have a complete Sun team as well as some other things, right? They have the Koraidon, Fluttermane, the Walking Wake. Ooh, Mimikyu's a little interesting. They have Ting-Lu, and then they have Skeledirge. Okay, so this is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be so much fun. So off the rip, right? I honestly could see them going the first three on their list. I don't see them bringing Ting-Lu. Well, I guess actually I could. I'll tell you what though, that Koraidon's going to be a complete threat. That thing is going to be a complete threat. Okay. So I do like Lando Norris. Do I like Lando Norris as a lead though? Do I like Lando as a lead? I do actually, in case they lead Koraidon, and then if they go Fluttermane, it's probably not going to be Booster, I imagine. It's probably going to be Specs. So I'm actually going to go with... Okay. I'm going to go Gucci Mane in the back, just because Gucci Mane can pretty much do everything to his team. Like we have Shadow Ball for the Mimikyu. We have Moonblast for like a lot of the Pokemon, and I think I'm going to go Ho-Oh in the back. This may not work out, all right? This may not work out, but the good thing is we should be able to outspeed pretty much everything. I imagine they're going to be forced to Terra Fire with their Koraidon. Now, I think at least... I think a Power Gem should at least do half to the Koraidon. I'm not positive, because it could probably be an assault vest as well, but they are going to go with their flutter main. We're going to see if this thing is specs. We're going to see if it is booster energy. We don't know. It's not booster energy, which is going to be nice to know at least. So that's going to be great. Now, looking at Landorus's attack, 145. Man, I'll be honest, a U-turn might take this thing out. But an earthquake would be nice as well. I'm going to go U-turn into Ho-Oh. U-turn into Ho-Oh is going to be nice. Wait. Hello? Why on earth did that not do anything? I mean, like, listen, and the reason why it should have did a decent amount to it is because it... Wait, hold on. Is this a full defensive flutter main? Thunder Wave. Okay, I'm really not worried about a Thunder Wave on Ho-Oh, to be 100% honest with you. But that only doing that is... I guess it resists it. It does resist it, actually. Okay, so I guess that's not horrible. I should have just stayed in Earthquake. Why did I not? Why did I not? Okay, well, either way, let's see. We could go for Brave Bird, because Brave Bird should be able to take this thing out. If he goes into Koraidon, we can easily hit that thing. I'm going to go for a Brave Bird. And then if they have Ting Lu in the back, it's not going to be bad. We are Assault Vests, so we should be able to eat this up. Yeah, we easily eat that up. The only thing is if we get paralyzed, that's not going to be great. All right, so we don't get paralyzed. That's going to be fantastic. And we take out Flutter Mane. Absolutely perfect, which means we have a perfect answer for their Koraidon. The only thing is if it's going to be a Flame Charge set and get the speed boost, could be an issue. It could be an issue. Not gonna cap. Serpentine Ew. Okay, that's gonna be Walking Wake. Walking Wake, kind of an issue, right? I could Terra here. Is Terraing gonna be my best bet? That could be... Okay, so if I Terra here, you know what? I'm actually going to Terra. I'm actually going to Terra because they might drop a Draco or they go Hydro Steam. But the thing is Hydro Steam or Assault Vested, we should be able to eat up. So you know what? I am going to go for the Terra Blast. I do like the Terra Blast here. I do like Terra Blast. And then we can kind of just play around with Landorus and the Flutter Mane in the back. So that's actually going to... It actually kind of works out for us a little bit. I just don't know how much... They are going to go Hydro Steam. Listen, we're Assault Vested. We should be able to eat that up. We do eat that up. That's absolutely perfect. And we get the Terra Blast off. Question is does it take it out? I don't think it will, but I think it should put it to like 25 HP left. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a teensy-weensy bit. Okay, what I'm going to do here now is I'm actually going to switch into Flutter. And the reason why is because I think Flutter can live a Hydro, and I get my HP back with Ho-Oh. So that's at least going to be like a good kind of balance because I have Regenerator, obviously. So, and then I think I might just switch right back into Ho-Oh. Yeah, we do live, which is absolutely fine. Perfect. And now I can just straight up Moonblast. I can just straight up Moonblast and have a great day. Unless this thing is Scarfed. But I'm willing to test the waters. I'm definitely willing to test the waters here. And now they can't really switch out. They can't switch out at all. And then obviously we can just go straight up. We can get as much damage off onto the Koraidon as we can. And then boom, we'll switch right into Landorus. So they are just gonna stay in. They're gonna get we're gonna get the Moonblast off. Absolutely perfect. The Koraidon is gonna be my only issue. Koraidon is gonna be the scariest issue. I'm gonna keep it $150. All right, here's Koraidon. This is where it really doesn't feel right. Ah, man, this, okay. Let's see. Because it's obviously going to be Terrafire. It's going to be Terrafire 1000%. I'm actually going to swap into Landorus. And the reason why is because I want to get the attack down on this thing. Speed Raise, fantastic. Whatever. We don't care. As long as we can get Intimidate on this thing, I think I might just keep rotating, to be honest. I think it's going to go Terrafire. If it doesn't go Terrafire, that will be insane. But at least we get a -1 on this thing. We can just keep whittling this thing down. Hopefully it doesn't have Dragon Dance. That would be kind of scary. And even Scale Shot. Scale Shot's not the worst thing in the world just because it'll lower its defense. But actually, we should be able to outspeed if they don't go for Flame Charge. Terra Fairy. Okay. So that's actually not insane. They are going to go Flame Charge, though. Okay. So now... That's actually not the worst thing for us because now I can switch right into... I'm going to switch right into Flutter. I'm going to switch into Flutter. And the reason why is because I want to keep lowering this thing's attack. I want to just keep lowering this thing's attack. That way we can send in Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh should be able to live a hit even in the sun. Even in the sun. Are they going to go Flame Charge again? Or are they going to go Flare Blitz? That's the real question. Oh, it has Swords Dance. Oh, why do you have Swords Dance, pal? Why do you have Swords Dance? Oh, of course you have Swords Dance, bro. Oh, of course you have Swords Dance. Okay. Oh my gosh, of course Swords Dance, brother. All right, am I Terra'd right now? No, I've Terra'd with Ho-Oh. All right, let's go for a Moonblast here. We should outspeed. We do outspeed. Yep, and that's going to do a lot of damage. They are going to go Terra Blast. Okay. That should take us out, realistically. Now, they're going to be... They have the choice. So they're +1 right now. If we go back into Landorus, they're going to be forced to either go for Swords Dance, because I don't think a Flame Charge takes us out. A Flame Charge shouldn't take us out. Now, they might Flare Blitz. They could possibly Flare Blitz. I'm going to Earthquake on the chance. They do have Terra. Okay, they have the Terra Blast. Koraidon might be busted. Koraidon might be busted. Oh, we live on 1! Let's go, Landorus. You cheeky. Oh, you cheeky. That was a good game. Oh, my gosh. Nah, the one live on 8. Oh my, dude, I can't even talk. I can't even talk right now. Living on 1 HP, absolutely insane. But man, today's session was actually wild. We got to show off Ho-Oh a lot. Again, Ho-Oh and Lugia are really Pokemon that, like, they need buffs to survive. Now, obviously, Ho-Oh, I believe, is better than Lugia, in my personal opinion. I think Regenerator ability is a little bit more useful. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, if you do want to use this team, there'll be a rental code right here. Here's going to be the rental code for the team that we used in today's video, and the Pokebase will be in the description as well. If you want to check out our most recent video where Koraidon puts in the work, click the video on the left. And if you want to see more videos like today's, click the playlist on the right. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll catch you in the next one.